Everyone has people in his life whom he likes and does not want to lose. However, we often do not realize that among them, there are people who are not good for our life and health. They tend to influence you negatively instead of positively, and this disturbs your balance in the long run. Therefore, you should keep a close eye on your relationships within your social environment and analyze them frequently to make sure that bad influences do not cause you harm in the long term. In today's video, you will find out how you can tell which people are best avoided in life before they hurt you. If you like our videos, support us with a thumbs up, subscribe, activate the little bell, and look forward to the videos we upload for you every day. Number 1. Gossips. There is a crucial difference between gossips and mockers. Whereas the latter deliberately make fun of people they don't like and use facts to do so, the tattletale stories are purely made-up speculations. Moreover, they do not speak ill of the people in question out of fun or dislike, but only to cope with their own insecurities. Be alert to this, because with gossips, it is very likely that they will cause you trouble. For one thing, you'll probably make enemies because someone who spreads gossip with so much passion is usually widely known, and if you're constantly butting heads with the person in question, their reputation will rub off on you. Maybe other people around you will even avoid you over time because they are afraid of becoming the next victim. On the other hand, a gossip will talk about you behind your back and spread rumors, just as they do about others. So a relationship with a gossip would probably cost you not only friends, but also self-esteem, and ultimately hurt you. Number 2. Critics. Constructive criticism is basically good for you and your character. When someone in your environment criticizes you for something, it is usually not meant in a bad way, but is meant to help you do better next time, and to help you grow both mentally and emotionally. However, in the case of critics, the opposite is true. A critic will constantly criticize you for no reason at all. He seems always to be just looking for an excuse to mercilessly go after you. But this is anything but helpful for your development. Instead, this approach destroys your self-esteem in the long run and inflicts deep emotional wounds that make you feel inadequate. Before it comes to that, you should distance yourself from such people. Number 3. Petty people. Narrow-mindedness and pettiness rob you of perspective and complicate life unnecessarily. The same applies to dealing with people who display these thought patterns. They limit you in your opportunities for growth and thus prevent you from fully realizing your potential. They also raise egoism to a whole new level. Petty people not only prevent you from becoming the best version of yourself, they also exploit you and constantly demand something new from you. However, this is the surest way to keep you small and drained. Your enjoyment of life and your career prospects are pretty much bound to suffer the most over time. However, such people enjoy your company only until they are supposed to give something back to you. Then, you'll quickly find yourself alone, and they'll be looking for their next victim. Number 4. Manipulators. People in this harmful category are probably the hardest to spot. This is because their manipulations are very subtle, and they use targeted tricks and their charm to get you to do what they want from you. To do this, they don't create big dramas or blackmail you directly. Instead, they destabilize you emotionally and make you feel guilty. Then, when you feel guilty or responsible for a particular problem, you are willing to do their bidding and submit to their will. Of course, if you are a helpful person anyway, it is even easier for them to take advantage of you, because they can use this weakness specifically against you. Gradually, such a relationship will only wear you down and exhaust you. So if you feel like you're constantly doing things for a person that you don't even want to do, and without getting anything in return, you should remove yourself from such an environment. Number 5. Pessimists. People with such a negative mindset are often difficult to deal with in everyday life. Pessimists tend to always set their minds on the worst possible outcome of a situation. They cannot be convinced of the opposite, and their attitude virtually attracts negativity. Even problems for which there is actually a simple solution become almost insurmountable obstacles for pessimistic people. That's why dealing with them on a daily basis is so draining. They simply don't like to be spurred into action, and there's something very depressing about them, which quickly makes your initial good mood disappear. If you are an optimist by nature, a pessimist can affect you negatively comparatively quickly. If this relationship lasts longer, you might lose your cheerful nature sooner or later. To prevent this, it's best to end contact. Number 6. Liars. Lying is human and even socially desirable in certain situations. No one wants to hear from a colleague the whole gamut of his problems when you ask how he or she is doing, or you laugh even though the new boss's joke was bad. However, the fact is that you don't want to be systematically lied to just to make your counterpart look good or get what he wants. Experiencing something like this with a close person indicates that they do not respect you and are only concerned with their own advantage. You feel hurt and, as a result, may generally doubt what your environment tells you. It therefore has a negative effect on trust in others and self-esteem. In addition, people who lie frequently have trouble clearly distinguishing reality from fiction, and may even cause problems for you by making you part of their lies. This is unacceptable and unsustainable for a mutual relationship. You should end it. Today's conclusion: protecting yourself from harmful influences in your social environment is not only perfectly fine, but even necessary. No one can take this task off your hands, especially since you should always take good care of yourself in general. Only when you are happy and comfortable with yourself can you give back your appreciation and love to the positive people in your life. Therefore, you should trust your intuition and gut feeling, and remove from your life people who make you feel bad. This will also give you more time to focus on the people who deserve your attention. That's it for today.
Thanks for watching. Did you find this information helpful? Do you have experience with it? We would love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and let us know your thoughts. For more resources about mental health, self-improvement, and psychology, visit our website. You'll find the link in the video description, where you can also connect with us on social media and sign up for our email list. Take care of yourself and have a beautiful day.